Let's look at how Devon Larratt's training methods have completely changed over the years. If you put a video of Devon training in the early 2000s next to how he preps today, you would honestly think he switched to a completely different sport. Back in the day, he was hitting the gym like a traditional powerhouse, moving heavyweights and muscling through deep hooks on the table. But today, you'll usually catch him hanging out in his basement, doing tiny 1-inch micro lifts on a pulley system. A lot of newer fans see his current setup and just think he's gone a little crazy, but there is actually a brilliant, undeniable logic behind what he's doing. Today, we are going to kick back and break down exactly how his body forced him to ditch the heavy weights, how he invented his own viral lifts, and how he accidentally hacked the entire sport of arm wrestling. Let's get right into it. Back in the day, Devon trained like a traditional powerhouse. We are talking massive, heavy one-arm bicep curls. This kind of training replicated his game on the table. He relied on pure, raw side pressure and pulling in these deep, nasty, grinding hooks. This style of Devon put a lot of pursuit into his elbow. Putting that much torque onto your joints against super heavyweights has a price. Eventually, that inside hooking style literally destroyed his elbows. He got massive bone spurs, his arms permanently locked up, and he had to do surgeries multiple times. This was the turning point. Devon realized the hard truth. If I keep trying to outmuscle these monsters on the inside, my arms are going to snap, and my career is over. He had to completely abandon his inside game. He had to become an outside top roller. And this is where he accidentally changes the sport forever. He invents the Devon Pronation lift. Instead of full range of motion, he isolates rising, cupping, and high pronation through the thumb. He takes a judo belt, wraps it specifically over his thumb knuckle to perfectly mimic the tension of a strap match, and just holds it. Next thing you know, this lift goes insanely viral. Suddenly, millions of arm wrestlers around the world are throwing away their dumbbells to copy him. But here is the thing. Everyone copied the lift, but most people missed his actual secret, the blood flow. Because Devon's elbows were basically gravel, he couldn't just do 3 sets of 10 and go home. He hooked up a pulley system and started doing light, endless micro reps. We're talking marathon sessions, sometimes 8 or 9 hours a day. Just constantly pumping blood and nutrients into his damaged tendons. He wasn't just working out. This was physical therapy on steroids. It was the ultimate cheat code to keep his skeletal structure from falling apart in a sport that destroys joints. And that brings us to exactly what he is doing right now, prepping for absolute giants like Vitaly Laletin. The heavy static lifts are still there, but look at his sparring footage. It's insane. He is literally letting guys use 2 hands against his 1 arm. Why? Because Devon knows the open top roll is his ultimate shield against modern, super heavyweights. He purposely puts himself in a terrible, defensive, open position and lets them dump all their pressure directly onto his pronation. Think about it. If you can survive 2 huge guys trying to rip through your pronation in practice, a one-on-one match against Vitaly's massive leverage suddenly feels manageable. He has completely traded offensive flash for an unbreakable structural wall. Devon Larratt didn't just survive his injuries. He used them to understand the art of arm wrestling better than anyone alive. But I want to hear from you guys. Is this hyper-specific, massive volume sparring the ultimate peak of arm wrestling training? Or will the raw powerlifters eventually take the sport back over? Drop your brutal honesty in the comments below. Hit subscribe for more raw table IQ breakdowns, and I'll catch you in the next one.